Hey, Solidarity Squad. Welcome back to Bargaining Basics. I'm your guy, Stevie Solidarity, and before we jump into today's topic, I gotta give a huge shout out to my amazing guest host, Cassie Caucus. Cassie's deep dive into your bargaining survey results? Legendary. Thanks to her sharp eye for detail, and maybe a few thousand sticky notes, we've got a rock-solid understanding of what matters most to you. Which brings us to the next big step in the journey. Bargaining the actual contract. Now, bargaining isn't just a couple of quick meetings and a handshake. Nope. It's a long, detailed, sometimes grueling process, and it deserves a full breakdown. So for this next part, I'm handing the mic to someone who knows the bargaining table better than anyone. Introducing our newest expert, the one and only Patty O'Tables. Patty's going to walk you through exactly what happens once we sit across from management. From opening proposals, to counters, to all the back and forth that builds your next contract. Fair warning, it's a lot. So if we need to, we'll split it into a few parts, because you deserve to know every step of how we fight for the contract you deserve. All right, time to pull up a chair at the table. Take it away, Patty.
Hey there, Union family. I'm Patty O'Tables, and it's time to roll up our sleeves and dive into what really happens once bargaining begins. Now that we've surveyed the members, reviewed the results, and strategized with our bargaining committee, and our partners at SEU 1199, it's time to head to the table. And trust me, it's a lot more than just showing up and demanding stuff. It's a process. We start bargaining by presenting our opening proposals. This is our first formal move, a written list of all the changes, improvements, and protections we want to see in the next contract. These proposals are based directly on your survey responses and the priorities identified during caucusing. Think of it like our blueprint, a clear statement of what we're fighting for. And trust me, management will show up with a very different set of ideas. Spoiler alert, it's usually a whole lot of taking away and not a lot of giving. Once our proposals are on the table, management responds. Sometimes they agree, rarely, but most of the time they'll push back, offer a counterproposal, or just flat out reject what we've asked for. Our job? We review every counter carefully, caucus as a team, and decide how to respond. Maybe we hold our ground. Maybe we tweak a proposal. Maybe we dig in and say, nope, non-negotiable. This isn't random, it's strategy. Every move is made carefully, based on member priorities, legal protections, and bargaining experience. Opening proposals? Check. Next up? Watching management try to play defense like it's the Super Bowl. Come back soon for part 2, we're just getting to the good stuff.